Good stuff. Luba 2 AW series perimeter wire free robot lawnmower. Mammotion. What you get is the actual grass cutter. You get this little, its little home where it charges up. So this roof came in a separate box, but that part of the bottom part came in the big box. And the nice little touch was, because I thought, oh, you're messing with screws, they just fasten the screws there. They're already like fixed on, so it's a nice little tip there. Right, so this is everything else. So again, this is the bumper. You attach that, so we'll get that done as well in a minute or two. This is its eye, its motion sensor, where it knows where it's going. You get some security keys, which I'm taking it, you take these out and it won't run. Charging for the actual station, and you've got charging for the pole, the antenna, and there's lots come with the antenna. So there's different options. You can wall mount it, and I watched a video where they actually wall mounted it in like right high. You need like a good clearance, or if you've got the good clearance, you can just, you know, jam it in your lawn with the stakes, and then just put your antenna on the top, and that comes with like a little aerial as well down there, and a few bolts if you want to use this method for putting it on the wall, which it's a nice option. It's out of the way, and it won't, you know, it might get, you know, like knocked or blown, so maybe go for that option if you're thinking of one of these. Right, so I'm going to put the bumper on and the little eye camera and insert the key, the security keys. So it also comes with a camera, and it's nice quality, you know what I mean? This is a kind of a metal base there on its little eyes. It's got two cameras by the look of it. So you connect it inside and then screw that down there. Right. Right, so it's an easy connection, just the white to the white clips on, and then there's a black one clips on as well. That was rather simple, even for me. Make sure it's the right way around. So there's two metal bits there, and because this is, so this would stop, I guess, stop the blade, stop the machine if it hit anything. So I'll just get that connected. So there we go, Vision module on and the front bumper. So I'm going to charge it up now, and then we'll take it from there. So there we have our fully self-driving fully self-driving lawnmower, the Lube 2. So I'll just let you know, it's been about 2 weeks since I did the unpacking. Just purely this English weather has been horrific, but I'll tell you how I've got it set up. This is actually a temporary one. What I want to do is place this whole little garage system, sneak it right in there, because when I do it, honestly, it will get itself out and just go and cut the grass by itself as many times as I tell it to. You know, it's just a fabulous little bit of kit. So at the moment, it's powered on, it's sitting in its charge, and you can see, I don't think you can see on the bumper, a little light there, and there's a little light comes on here as well in its garage. So I've got some power coming from the wall. Again, it's all just temporary, just for the video. I've got two waterproof plugs there. One's for the garage, and one's for the satellite dish, if you want to call it that. This is where you can get the GPS from. So the good thing about this is it can work off many different things. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, if you've got like Wi-Fi out in your garden, it'll work off that as well. It works off GPS, and believe it or not, there's a SIM card slot, so you can you can control it from anywhere in the world. Do you know what I mean? You can set it away and just let it cut your garden, even if you're on holiday in Spain or anywhere you want. So yes, now we'll go into, like, again, loads of details, but what I want to just show you is here now is this is the area I've got it set round, and I know my lawn's not particularly nice, but this little narrow corridor is fantastic demonstration. So let me just set this away to go and cut the grass, but first it's going to come out and just find its way up to the lawn. Right, I'm hoping you can kind of see this there. So this is it's the app you download for the Lube 2, and it'll tell you your battery, the GPS satellite, there's a little bit of Wi-Fi here and Bluetooth. So I'm all really ready just to press, I can just press it there and go and cut me grass. So that's actually the lawn, what I've mapped out, and I'll go over this again, and we'll kind of have some, go into details. But it's basically, you just click that button there. I don't know if you can see it there, mower. Now you can choose different options, different patterns, different cutting height. I'll take it down a little bit and take it to 40 mil, so you'll hopefully see it. And it's telling us there 17 square meters, and it's going to take 9 minutes to do it. And again, through this app you can do lots of things, and you can also Alexa, so you can sit in the house and just ask Alexa to go and start it up. An apology for everyone that's Alexa's just kind of kicked in. So just start. Just give them a few tips there. There we go. Next.
Start working.
There it comes. And it, like I say, I've done it a few times there now. And I don't know if you can see, we'll have a closer look at the omnidirectional wheels on the front as well. So basically you map this out with the app first. You use it like a game console, and you just drive it, a remote control car. You drive it up your little alleyway to your lawn. Now granted, this is not the nicest of lawns, but let's just show you. Now this is, the way it's turning there was because I'm not a gamer. So it'll get right up here, and then it'll start, you'll hear the noise of it starting to cut. I'll just come round. And again there you can see the omnidirectional wheels there. They just can turn on a sixpence, And I've also, this little area here, you can see probably by my shadow, is I've drawn as a no-go area. So it'll actually cut it, it won't cut it, sorry, it just kind of misses out this circle. Right. There we go. And the funny thing is, you kind of, the first couple of times, you're watching it, you're a little bit nervous, you know what I mean? But it just goes and goes, look. And there's the grass. Now, yes, it's leaving grass, because I've just left it long just for you to show. There you can see it. It's just missing. It's going to go around. It'll keep going in its own little way to miss out that. And you can set it through the app to go different patterns, so you can actually have nice patterns on your grass as well. There's the omnidirectional wheels just kicking in there. So the beauty is, you don't need a grass bucket. It will just, because you're going to send it out all the time. You could send it out every day. You wouldn't get to see this grass. I've just done that, just so you can see it actually cutting the grass. I've had to leave this grass, because I was just sending out like a toy every twice, 3 times a day. And you can see like the pattern it's doing. It's starting from the inside and it's gonna eventually work out and come to the edges. But that's what it's doing there now. And with the GPS and its little cameras and all the kind of sensors. See, it's missing the clothes horse there, which I just think is an excellent, Now while it's cutting down there, this is my old one. And I mean, don't get us wrong, it starts up first time, it's a push one. Now you'd be thinking, what's, you know, is there a reason why? And it just, the best thing I can say is it just gets it done. You don't even have to think about it, where with this, yeah, it doesn't take long, but it's like, oh, right, come on, I've got to get the lawn done, get the lawn done. This is just, because it starts and it goes back to its little bay, press a button and it's done, forget about it. Set it on a timer, so it does it every day at a certain time. There it is, it's just working away there. So again, there's me more just a, and what will happen is it'll finish its job, it'll come back down this alleyway, go around and then sit in its little hole until it's like next time to go out, and it just repeat, rinse and repeat. So I'll just enjoy this sunshine just for a little bit, you know. I'm gardening, this is gardening, and we'll just wait for it coming back. So what you can do with edges is actually, I mean, you could set it away, you know, like robotically to do it, but you can use your phone as like a gaming console and just run up if you've got like a really tight edge and you just want to make sure it's done, and just run up that side. I mean, that's horrendous. But look what it's doing up there, do you know what I mean? It's just, and here it comes. It's done its job, and here it comes back. So we'll just see, watch it, like I say, that's a narrow gap to get through. So don't think, you know, it wouldn't do these kind of things, because that GPS is so precise. It'll come down and then it'll reverse itself into its little home. With all the sensors and everything, you know, it's got the 2 cameras at the front, and you can see the sensors all around. There it goes, come on. No, it's better reverse than what I can do.
Start charging.
And there we go, that's it. Like I say, it hasn't failed to do that every time. And to be honest, I left this lawn, you know, so it needed cutting, should I say, but it just does it and comes back. So what I can do with the app, what I want to show you, like do that edging, is you go into manual mode and you can just kind of drive it where you want and cut where you want. So safety glasses on. Right, so what I'm going to do is just take it up there. Nice and slowly. So I'll see if I can just show you, these are the controls, like I say, it's just so to go forward. Can you see it's going forward? Then I'm going to just turn right round, straighten it up, and then we'll go back and we'll try and cut that edge. But again, I'm not that good of a driver. So what I want to do is try and get it nice close to the edge before we start actually manually mowing. Right, I think that's it. Now, I don't know if you can see there's like a little manual mowing. So you just click that and then she starts. And you can hear it's kicking in. There we go. So now I'm going to actually manually mow this edge. And you can get it set. You can set your own speed as well. So just take it nice and slowly. And we can come backwards. And there you go. I mean, you need an edging as well, but that's certainly getting rid of all that. you'd have to actually go over the end for that. But what you can do as well now is just press home
Start recharging.
and it'll just go back home.
Start charging.
So this is the best bit of uphill. Now I don't know if you can kind of, that is a little steep little climb, and this is a new bit of grass. This is actually council grass. What I'm going to do is I'm going to map out this circumference and then get it to cut this. So you press create on an area and it just tells you to kind of start mapping out. So basically I'm just going to go up and down and do exactly what that, do the circumference. Right, let me get this done. And this is just doing, it's not even cutting, it's just mapping. It's to just like walk behind it. So yes, I'm doing the councillor job. So there is the lawn mapped out. So I don't know if you can see that properly, just with the, just click more and then choose your height. We'll go for 40 again. It's going to take 10 minutes and 31 square meters. Continue. Next, and there she goes. It's just adjusting its height and off it goes. Actually, it's automatically seen this, so it's going to get out the way. So you can see where it just missed that little bit, just a avoidance. I mean, that's a steep little gradient, you know what I mean, with its wheels, a little four-wheel drive. Go on. And away she goes again. It's going to get that middle stream. So there we go, look. Yes, I mean this was long, council shouldn't have left it that long, but you know what I mean. Cut this like every day, it'd be like a bowling green. You know, so it's just I'm just gonna let it go because it will get every bit eventually. Do you know? But imagine this, just sending it out every day just to have a little wander. And like I say, it's got these bumps, so you know it'll just avoid things. It just goes back, and then it'll just start up again. Let's see if it'll just avoid me. So you can see with that, there's something there in its way, and it'll just go around. Wow man, that's clever. I mean, and it's hard to tell, but that is a little steep gradient, and it's just with this little chunky four-wheel drive, it's just getting everywhere. Yes, get that little bit. Lord's cricket ground would be impressed with that, man. Like I say, and it just starts off and finishes every day, bish bosh bash. That's unreal, to be honest. I love it, I absolutely love it. It wants to go home now. It's done its job, so it'll just put itself away. Now that's set in my phone, that map, so that could just go out and do it every day, that little bit of council ground. But it actually gives us incentive to get that tidied up there. And there we go, just parks up. A big thank you to Mammotion for sending this over. This is just, it's been lovely to do this video, to be honest. I really enjoyed it.
Start charging.
Look after yourselves, take good care.